Building a PC. It sounds intimidating, right? You might think it's a task reserved for tech enthusiasts or computer science majors, like some secret society of tech wizards huddled over circuits and wires, speaking a language only they understand. But trust me, it's not as scary as it seems. With a bit of patience and the right guidance, anyone can do it. In fact, it's a lot like building with adult Legos, incredibly satisfying and surprisingly straightforward once you get the hang of it. Why go through the hassle? Customization. The ability to choose every single component to fit your exact needs. When you build your own PC, you're not stuck with pre-configured specs that might not meet your requirements. You choose every component, tailoring the machine to your exact needs and budget. From the processor to the graphics card, it's all up to you. Want a gaming beast that can handle the latest AAA titles with ease? No problem, you can build it. Need a workhorse for video editing, graphic design, or other professional tasks? You got it. The power is in your hands. Building your own PC gives you the power to create something truly unique, a machine that's perfectly tailored to you and your needs. Plus, there's the undeniable satisfaction of building something from scratch. It's a rewarding experience that boosts your confidence. That moment when you press the power button and your creation comes to life, pure magic. It's a feeling like no other. Before we dive into the build itself, let's talk parts. Building a PC can seem daunting, but breaking it down into individual components makes it much more manageable. Here's a rundown of the essential components you'll need to get started on your build. Central Processing Unit, CPU. The brain of your PC, responsible for processing instructions. It's crucial to choose a CPU that matches your performance needs. Graphics Processing Unit, GPU. Handles the heavy lifting for visuals, especially important for gaming and video editing. A powerful GPU can significantly enhance your experience. Random Access Memory, RAM. Your PC's short-term memory, allowing for quick access to frequently used data. More RAM can improve multitasking and overall performance. Motherboard. The central hub that connects all your components. Ensure compatibility with your CPU and other parts. Storage drive, HDD or SSD. Where your operating system, programs, and files are stored. SSDs are faster, while HDDs offer more storage for a lower price. Power Supply Unit, PSU, provides power to all your components. Make sure it has enough wattage for your build. Case houses and protects all your components. Choose one that fits your style and has good airflow. Don't get overwhelmed by the list. Each part plays a vital role, and understanding them will make the building process smoother. We'll break down each component in detail, explaining what to look for and how to choose the right parts for your needs. Stay tuned, and let's build your perfect PC together. The CPU, or Central Processing Unit, is the brains of your operation. It handles all the calculations and instructions that make your PC run. Think of it as the conductor of an orchestra, coordinating all the different parts to create a seamless performance. CPUs come in different core counts and clock speeds. More cores mean better multitasking, while higher clock speed translates to faster processing for single tasks. For gaming, a quad-core CPU is usually the sweet spot, while video editing might benefit from a 6 or 8 core processor. Two major players dominate the CPU market, Intel and AMD. Intel is known for their raw power, while AMD offers a more budget-friendly option without sacrificing too much performance. Gamers, this one's for you. The GPU, or Graphics Processing Unit, is responsible for rendering all the beautiful visuals on your screen. From the latest games to high-resolution movies, a powerful GPU is a must-have for a smooth and immersive experience. Like CPUs, GPUs come in different tiers of performance. Higher-end GPUs offer more VRAM, video memory, faster clock speeds, and advanced features like ray tracing for more realistic lighting and reflections. NVIDIA and AMD are the two main players in the GPU market, each offering a range of cards to suit different budgets and needs. Section 5. The Brains Workspace RAM Demystified. RAM, or Random Access Memory, acts as your PC's short-term memory. It stores data that the CPU needs to access quickly, allowing for smooth multitasking and faster application loading times. Think of it as your PC's workspace. The more RAM you have, the more tasks you can juggle simultaneously without things slowing down. RAM is measured in gigabytes, and 8 gigabytes is considered the minimum for a decent PC experience in 2025. For gaming and demanding applications like video editing, 16 gigabytes or even 32 gigabytes is recommended. Section 6, Storage Solutions, HDD versus SSD. Your storage drive is where all your data lives, your operating system, programs, files, games, everything. There are two main types of storage drives: hard disk drives or HDDs and solid-state drives or SSDs. HDDs are the older technology offering large storage capacities at affordable prices. However, they are slower than SSDs. SSDs, on the other hand, use flash memory, making them significantly faster than HDDs. This translates to faster boot times, quicker application loading, and a snappier overall computing experience. The downside? SSDs are pricier per gigabyte compared to HDDs. The ideal setup? An SSD for your operating system and frequently used programs, and an HDD for storing larger files like movies, music, and games you don't play as often. Section 7, the power of the motherboard. The motherboard is the unsung hero of your PC build, connecting all your components and allowing them to communicate with each other. It's essentially the foundation of your entire system. Motherboards come in different form factors, which are sizes, and chipsets, which determine compatibility with other components. When choosing a motherboard, make sure it's compatible with your chosen CPU, RAM, and GPU, and that it has all the ports and features you need. Section 8. Putting it all together, assembly time. Now for the fun part, putting all the pieces together. This is where all your research and preparation come to life. While the thought of assembling a PC might seem daunting, it's actually a fairly straightforward process. With the right tools and a bit of patience, you'll find it quite rewarding. With a little patience and attention to detail, anyone can build a PC. It's like putting together a complex puzzle, but with a much more satisfying end result. There are plenty of resources available online, including detailed video tutorials that walk you through each step of the process. These guides can be incredibly helpful, especially for first-time builders. Here's a general overview of the assembly process. We'll break it down into manageable steps. 1. Install the CPU on the motherboard. This is a critical step, so take your time. This involves carefully aligning the CPU with the socket on the motherboard and securing it with a lever. Make sure the orientation is correct to avoid damaging the pins. 2. Install RAM. Open the clips on the RAM slots, align the RAM stick, and push down until it clicks into place. Ensure the RAM is fully seated to avoid any boot issues. 3. Mount the motherboard in the case. This step requires some precision. Place the motherboard inside the case and screw it into place using standoffs. Make sure it's securely fastened. 4. Install the GPU. Open the rear case slot for the topmost PCIe slot, and click the GPU into place. Ensure it is firmly seated in the slot. 5. Install storage devices. Connect your SSD or HDD to the appropriate SATA ports on the motherboard and screw them into the drive bays in your case. Properly securing your storage devices is crucial for data integrity. 6. Connect the PSU and wire components. This step can be a bit tricky, so take your time. Place the PSU in its bay and connect the appropriate cables to the motherboard, GPU, storage devices, and other components. Make sure all connections are secure to ensure proper power delivery. 7. Close up the case and connect peripherals. This is the final step before powering on your new PC. Once everything is wired up, close up the case and connect your monitor, keyboard, mouse, and other peripherals. Now you're ready to power on your new PC and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Section 9. Conclusion. The joys of PC building. Congratulations, you've just built your very own PC. It's a rewarding experience, and the feeling of accomplishment when you boot up your machine for the first time is truly something special. Building your own PC gives you complete control over your computing experience. You choose the components, you tailor the performance to your needs, and you get the satisfaction of knowing you built it with your own two hands. So go out there, embrace the world of PC building, and experience the power and flexibility of a custom-built machine. You might be surprised at what you're capable of.